Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your declutter specialist, coming to you from picturesque Atlantic Canada, where it is in fact a very lovely day, and I do hope that it is a pleasant day where you are, no matter whether you're watching now live or on one of our other platforms. The weather's been kind of, I don't know about you, but it's, we had a bit of a cold snap is what it was, or it certainly felt like it. All of a sudden 20 degrees felt like, where's the snow kind of thing. So, but I think we're back to warmer temperatures now, and I love September, don't you? It's that kind of a second chance at summer, if you will. Sorry I'm a little bit late. All of a sudden there was a last minute lighting issue, and I'm plugging things in here, I'm plugging in things there, and yeah, it was just a titch annoying, but that's okay. So I see that my hair is a little bit off, but you know what, that's okay. Hello, hello, and thank you for joining, and that will be Michael. Hello, Michael. My brain is just buzzing due to those, the little white thing happening. Has that ever happened to any of you watching, where you're just on a total straight path and then all of a sudden, ding! Okay, what? All right, let's reel the brain cells in. All right, so who am I? I'm Kitti with Declutter the Brain. What do? I help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs. I think we all have an entrepreneur within us. I really believe that, actually. I really do believe that. You just may not know it. Anyway, I help them to eliminate their clutter and overwhelm in 90 days. That's about how long it takes for the basics. Then we get into the down and dirty. But why do we do that? So that they can focus on making more money to create an amazing life for themselves and for their families. I do believe that physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related, and that is why I developed a system that has helped me and my clients clear years of clutter from, saw something go off. Oh, God bless you. I like you too, whoever it is that did that. Years of clutter without getting completely overwhelmed by the process. What? Without getting overwhelmed? It's possible. We want to learn more? Stay tuned and we'll tell you the next step to take if you're interested. All right, so before I forget, Declutter the Brain Facebook group. We're a small, growing membership of people who just want to clear their mental and physical clutter, baggage that holds us back from being the super achievers and money makers that we were meant to be. And we share tips and tricks to minimize our overwhelm and maximize our productivity. Sound like something you'd like to be a part of? Come and check us out. The link is down below. We're having workshops coming, decluttering workshops coming, and special guests, and it's shaping up to be a really good fall. I hope you'll join us. This week we are talking about, what are we talking about, Michael? We are talking about the difference between collecting, cluttering, and hoarding. And this can be a very delicate topic, and when I tell people that I declutter, that I help people declutter their space, they say, "Oh, like those hoarding shows on TV." I have my own opinion about those hoarding shows, and I've spouted it off before, and so you can go back to other videos. By the way, I'll stop on that. Anyway, there is a huge difference between the three, and it is not a matter to be taken lightly. Anything I say this week is not intended to be medical advice. If you suspect a problem with yourself or a loved one, you may want to seek advice. This is only a guideline from a lay professional. Okay? All right. So as long as we're clear with that, did have an experience personally with someone like that. Oh golly, a few years ago when I was still doing in-person decluttering, and I knew within about 15 steps of walking into the person's home that I wouldn't be able to help. It was her husband who had reached out to me, and I just knew, mainly by her demeanor, and that I think that is the difference between collecting, cluttering, and hoarding. Is it not only is it in the eye of the beholder, actually it is more in the how the person themselves perceives it. More on that in a moment. Okay, yesterday today's Wednesday, yesterday was Tuesday, and we talked about collecting. What is collecting? Basically it revolves around a specific theme. Maybe it's stamps, maybe it's coins, maybe it's figurines, maybe it's, like I said, a rifle collection. This is, my father, Michael, you can relate here, you could have a drill bit collection of every single drill bit and be very proud of it. That's okay. It's just going out and buying more and more drill bits because you can't find them. Now that can be a different matter, but once you get them organized and something that you're proud of, hey, that is awesome. Now usually collecting, mind you, one size does not fit all. It usually doesn't cause a lot of financial distress if managed properly. It's not impairing your social life or your work or what have you, as the other two things can do. Today we move right on to clutter. Now there is such a thing called the DSM-5, and what that is a manual, a guideline, if you will, for quote, diagnosing ADHD, autism spectrum, any possible neurological disorder. Now, the ASD, and I'm going to quote here, I did my research on this, people. I wanted to, because it is a delicate topic. Clutter is defined in the DSM-5 as a large group of usually unrelated or marginally related objects piled together in a disorganized fashion in spaces designed for other purposes. For example, tabletops, floor, hallway. And the rest, and that was a direct quote, the rest I've shortened. May or may not have a specific theme, not acquired in a planned fashion, it's just whatever, but the acquisition is not excessive. And usually it's in storage spaces like attic or basement or spare room or a closet, and doesn't prevent them from being used as intended. May cause, and I changed this because it said it doesn't usually cause distress. Most of my clients are pretty distressed by their clutter, no matter what level it's at. But generally does not have a broad or lasting impact. I beg to differ with them about that too. It may be not a broad and lasting, but it does have an impact. And if you're even watching this video, then you are interested in clutter for some reason. So you know that it does have some sort of impact. Again, whether anything from collecting to hoarding, it has an impact, all right? It's going to. Now, with clutter, they tell us that the thought of getting rid of items or not acquiring anymore isn't that stressful. In other words, one doesn't go into angst about getting rid of that drill bit. I'm using drill bit, Michael, it's the only thing I can think of because I see your name in front of me. As opposed to David, basically the biggest thing when it comes to decluttering is overwhelm. OMG, how did it get to this? How am I going to get rid of it? And I go through that. I am going through a huge storage closet, and I am saying to myself, people, this is me talking. I looked at it 2 days ago, and I said, how did it get to this? And I had myself to blame. Yes, I did. I did. I looked at it, I knew some of it was my father's stuff, but I knew darn well I should have tackled it months ago. So, it's it's the most stress that clutter itself causes is OMG overwhelm and a little bit of why. All right. So tomorrow we are going to move into hoarding. All right, and what the actual medical definition is of that. Again, I ask you please not to take this lightheartedly. This is not a lighthearted matter for people who are seriously affected. It is not a lighthearted matter, and I urge you to, let me take a moment to urge you to take this seriously. And if you know of someone that could have an issue, a small issue or a big issue, share this video with them. Let them know that they're not alone. And maybe even if you share this video, you'll be reaching someone who you don't know, okay? In the realm of cyberspace. And you may just make their day. You may prompt them to say, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one. And they may want to reach out for help. They may decide to reach out for help now. They may decide to reach out for help later. But just share this video and let them know that they're not alone. It's your job. It's your job. Okay, let's not knock. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Sorry. There we go. All right. So speaking of sharing this video, you can give them a gift, and they don't even know that it's you giving them the gift. Maybe they want to get a jump start on their clutter, but they're not ready for human contact yet. They're not ready for a call with me or another professional. Give them a way to ease into it. And how can they do that, you ask? They can download their 7 easy steps to conquer clutter. Where can they go? It comes with, Michael can tell you, it comes with seven short videos, again, so you know that you're not alone. All right, it's not instructional. You're not babies. It's just that's my point, is because I have felt alone, and I don't want anyone else to feel that pain. Where do you get the? Sorry, moment there. Had a session with my own coach yesterday, and I broke down. Yeah, the Ice Queen here broke down, so I guess it's still in me. Where do you go to get your 7 easy steps? You go to www.declutterthebrain.com. Again, that's declutterthebrain.com. And while you're there, I tell you what, if you or someone you know and care about have felt like your life is in chaos, have wished that you could just go easy button and just get rid of it all, get rid of all your clutter. Maybe just want to feel at peace in your surroundings, declutter your brain, get rid of all that junk that's in there. All right, because don't forget, mental and physical and mental clutter are very, very closely related. I know that only too well. Thank you very much. If this is ringing a bell to you, if you're feeling like you don't have as much energy as you should, all right, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're just not feeling that you're at your potential, hey, let's jump on a 30-minute clutter checkup call, and I will listen to see where clutter could be costing you, what it could be costing you in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, and together we'll map out a plan for you to take immediate action, and then we can explore whether we're a good fit to, if you couldn't go farther, faster. Huh? Yeah. All right, so let's do that. How do you book that link? You also go to declutterthebrain.com, or just reach out to me. Send me a direct message, and we'll get her booked. Okie dokie. I think that's about all. Don't forget, you are worth it. You are. All right, till tomorrow, 11 Eastern. Thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye for now.